Packers defensive tackle Letroy Guion was arrested in his hometown of Stark, Florida for felony possession of marijuana and a firearm. For more on this, we're joined by ESPN Packers reporter Rob Demovsky. Rob, what more can you tell us about Guion's arrest?
Well, Tony, he was pulled over late last night in what was a routine traffic stop, and officers noticed that Guion was acting strange, and there was a smell of marijuana, and they investigated, and sure enough, they found 357 grams of marijuana, a 9mm handgun, and perhaps the most confusing or interesting thing is $190,028.81 in cash. All of that was seized by the police, and in the report, it also says that Guion was released on $100,000 bond, so he is actually now free, and then will certainly face court appearances later on.
His arrest making national headlines. Now, have the Packers released a statement regarding this incident?
They did. A spokesman told me that they're aware of the incident with Letroy Guion. They called it a serious matter, but that they would not comment further, which is routine. But the fact that they said, acknowledging that it is a, quote, serious matter, tells you the degree of concern here in this case.
Now, Rob, as we saw this season, Guion played a key role on the Packers' defensive line, especially after they lost B.J. Raji for the season. He was also in contract negotiations with the team. How will this affect his future in Green Bay?
Yeah, Tony, it's a great question. Certainly it's going to affect it significantly. He signed on a one-year deal last year. It was really just sort of a minimum-type contract to see what he could do, and he went out and had a great year. Career highs in sacks and tackles. And a month ago, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that he would be back. His agent, Seth Katz, told me that he felt pretty strongly about it. And I actually talked to Seth this week before this arrest, and he said that they still hadn't reached a deal, but had hoped to come to one before the Combine, which is in 2 weeks. But certainly that's all on hold right now, and Letroy Guion's future with the Packers and in the NFL is certainly on hold.
Once again, ESPN Packers reporter Rob Demovsky with a perspective on Packers defensive tackle Letroy Guion arrested for possession of marijuana and a firearm. For more on this story, you can read Rob's story right here on